Hey everybody, welcome back to GWN. I am Noctair, your host. Today we're going to be talking about Boxer Giants some more. Specifically, we're going to talk about GiBoCC. That's Boxer Giants, Bombers, and Cannon Carts. The GiBoCC strategy is very much the same as the GiCart strategy, which we were talking about before, but you swap out one camp of Boxer Giants or Cannon Carts with one camp of Bombers to help you break through the wall. And I've got, I think it's 4 or 5 replays here to show you today, and they're all from my guys down in the Oz Builders clan down in Australia. They gave me a bunch of great replays for this and a couple of other videos we'll be doing this week, and I think they're all at or above 5,000 trophies because this was towards the end of the season reset. The way this strategy works, let's talk first about deployment. Top, bottom, left, right, really it's up to you. Here COD comes in from the top and he hits that apron that's over the base. And you'll see a lot of players do this when they go up against these diamond bases. And I think we have 2 or 3 diamond bases in this series that you'll see it happen in. One of them they come up from the bottom as well, but we'll get to that when we see it. The idea is that you use the bombers to break through whatever the barrier is and come in a way that, well, your opponent doesn't really want you to. The whole purpose of that apron is to redirect you, to get you to go somewhere else, because they don't want you to come in from that direction. More often than not, you'll find the apron is at the same angle, apex, top, bottom, whatever, of the base where the builder hall itself is residing. And again, that would be the most direct course to the builder hall. So I mean, we've got people that are actually hitting this properly, playing it as a true tower defense game. But if you can come in from that direction, as we saw COD do, here we see Congress is doing the same, you're going to be able to get to the builder hall a little more quickly, and that's one guaranteed star. Now, if they have a lot of junk buildings around the outside, which almost always happens, you're looking at a pretty good solid 2-star. You obviously want to protect your bombers, so you're going to send in the Giants first so they can soak up any fire and, trip any of the hidden defenses that might be right there waiting for you. As is the case with all these ground attacks, anybody who is really doing a good job of designing their base is going to put some hidden stuff out there to anticipate your entry. Maybe not as much on the apron side, but typically I like to put a mega mine up there, maybe a couple of Teslas, depending upon how the layout is and where I'm at in the trophy rankings. So you want your Giants to go up first and just kind of clear the way for the bombers. And once they've cleared that way, once you know there's nothing there, you drop typically 3 bombers. You can see it in this video and the other ones, that will begin to blow it away, and then you essentially overwhelm the base with your defenses, sending in the remainder of the Giants, followed by the tanks, the Cannon Carts. Cannon Carts, of course, are going to take out junk buildings, are going to take out the defenses that are in front of the Giants, hopefully saving the Giants. Here's another example. Frosty's coming up from the bottom, and this time you notice he doesn't do the apron. He comes in from the other side of the base, which is where this player would typically want you to come in from. They don't want you to come from the top and get to that builder hall very quickly. But having so many Boxer Giants and how tough they are overwhelms the defenses. Now you see they're coming up on those on the heart of the base, on the hub of the base, and all those cannon carts are right behind them. As they go forward and the battle machine's going forward, the cannon carts are taking out the defenses as each one of the tanks starts to hit them. Between the firepower of the cannon carts and the, I'll call it the beating power of the Boxer Giants and the battle machine, very quickly the defenses are gone. And then you're left usually with just junk buildings, maybe like in this case where you've got a cannon up the top there, you might have 1 defense or even 2 defenses left, but there's not a whole lot. Certainly more than enough for a handful of cannon carts to take out. This attack strategy runs usually right about 90 seconds, so it's not really all that long. What are the defenses against it? Well, this is a ground attack, so the defenses are the same as they always are. Number 1 is splash damage. Now you can see here we've got that multi-mortar. He's got a heck of a lot of range, and if he can hit your cannon carts, he's going to stop them in their tracks, and that's not good. Nothing ends an attack quicker than having your cannon carts bunch up and all die at one time. The other thing, of course, that giant cannon hits whatever it's going for, and then that cannonball just keeps right on going. And it goes right through. You see right here, it went through that giant and finished off that cannon cart, put it into its last stand, which doesn't do us any good all the way out there. That cannon cart is done. He's no longer useful. Those are probably the two biggest of all the defenses that are going to stop this this attack strategy. Your crushers are going to be a problem for the boxer giants, but again, boxer giants go in first, line of cannon carts behind them. Cannon carts are going to hit those crushers very quickly and take them down. How do you prevent the spread or prevent the clumping? Well, you got to spread them out. Okay, and each one of these, you'll notice that the attacker, they all have their own style, but they always get their cannon carts and their boxer giants spread out enough that they're able to draw different zones of fire if they come together in one place. You know, if you only have one hole in the wall to go through or something of that nature, then you're going to see them go down very quickly, and you're not going to score as well as you potentially could. Again, these are all upwards of 5,000 plus trophies. Now, you know, there might be one or two of these that are around, say, 4,800 or 4,900, but I'm pretty sure all these guys were over 5,000, and some of them even get up into the mid to upper 5,000s. There's a couple of guys down in Oz Builders that are in the 6,000s. So these are high-level attacks, and you can see how effective the strategy is against maxed and near-maxed bases. So if you're not dealing with a near-maxed base and you use this, especially if it's level 16, it's going to be effective for you too. As I mentioned, 90 seconds. That's really all it takes for these attacks to rip through a base and take down just about everything. I think this one's got some good footage of the crusher. Yes, there we go. You saw how that crusher went down again from the attack by the cannon carts there. What do I think is the strength of this? I think the strength of this is the versatility of the attack. You've seen it used against a variety of diamond-shaped bases. There are plenty of box bases out there. The cannon carts are very, very effective in any attack against a box base. I've been using P.E.K.K.A carts. The Jai cart video, we showed some box bases. It's just a very strong attack against these different kinds of bases. And really, anybody can use it. Doesn't matter what level you're at or how experienced you are. As long as you practice with it, you're going to get the hang of it. Level 16 troops, you can get away with as low as a level 10 bomber, but for the boxer giants and for the cannon carts, you really need that level 16 to get the extra troop unit. So you can use it lower, and a lot of us used it at Builder Hall 7, but really, it shines at Builder Hall 8, like all these attack strategies. At any rate, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. That's our first look at this particular attack strategy. If you enjoyed it, please do hit the like, comments down below, or you know, drop me an email, knockterror@gmail.com. Always happy to hear from you guys and respond back with any help I can give you. On that note, I am out of here, and y'all keep on keeping on. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.